Hi, Jams. Welcome. So today's pick a card reading is how does your person's family and friend view you? Please understand this is a very honest reading. So if you're not ready for the truth, please do not continue watching. Again, it is very honest. Okay, I'm not sugarcoating anything. I'm speaking from the truth, and I'm very spiritually guided right now. So please, if you're ready for the truth, continue watching. We have the option of 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, see you. Bye. Hi, Gems. Welcome. So, for the people that chose this selenite, this crystal, let's get right into it. So, how does your person's friends and family view you? Okay, so let's start with your friends. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, which talks about, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is one of the most slowest moving pentacles. They can be held back a lot because of traumatic situations or certain events in their life, so they don't really show as much. But then we have the King of Cups to clarify. So the King of Cups, it talks about being romantic, showing your romantic side, expressing yourself in loving ways. And I feel like because of their friends see how, or they know that you've been through something in your past, that maybe you use your romantic ways to really give out that love, to really express yourself in that way. You use love as a way to fill that void within you. We have the Queen of Cups. You're very emotional, very in tune with your emotions. You feel a lot. I feel like there's a lot of water energy in this. You're probably a water sign, or you have a lot of water in your birth chart. But you use love, and sometimes you can be really hurt if your loved ones are not showing you that. We have the Four of Cups to clarify. The Four of Cups talks about just ignoring something. Like you may have so much love within you, but you go outside and search it for outside exterior. So I feel like you are very emotional, and sometimes you do go, you have a lot of love within, but you go and search it outside for outside resources. Then we have the Five of Pentacles upright, which talks about when I get this card, for me, it's just talking about being maybe a little bit possessive or holding on to things, needing help, maybe being a little bit clingy. I mean, we have the Ten of Swords to clarify. So I feel like when things get hard, and when you feel like something's about to end, that's when you cling most to it. Like, so say if your person we're about to call it quits, you're just like, no, 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 let's work this out, let's figure it out. Like, I want to help the situation. So this is how their friends are viewing you. Okay, and then we have overall energy strength. And then we have a pair three plus five, which equals seven. Seven talks about spiritual strength, growth. So yes, overall energy. Their friends think that you're very strong. They do view you that you have a lot of emotion and love to give. But you're very strong and wise. And yeah. Okay, so let's get into their family. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. So the Ten of Cups in reverse talks about maybe being complacent, not really showing not being that emotionally balanced or intelligent. Okay? Sometimes avoiding personal issues. We have the Knight of Wands to clarify this. So the Knight of Wands is very fiery energy, charges forth, goes forth for what they want. So I feel like, again, like, the family knows that sometimes you don't really, there's this kind of maybe a little bit this void inside of you that you kind of search for exterior to fill it, and they notice that. Okay, we also have the Four of Wands, which is very beautiful. I love the Four of Wands because it talks about they find you a good suitor, a good partner for their person. Okay, why? Because we have the Ten of Wands, that you are willing to stick through things, to make things work, to fight till the end, and not just give up like that. They see you as someone, like, probably their person, their family can marry. Then we have the High Priestess, the Major Arcana. I love this card. They see you as very intuitive, very spiritual. You inspire a lot of people, and you have a sense of individuality, a sense of self, and they view that. We have the Ten of Pentacles. They see longevity. They see security, that you invest in yourself. You take time. You understand yourself, and you figure out who you are. as a person. Overall energy, we have the warrior. Okay, so they feel definitely like the 10 of Wands energy I'm getting here. Like, you very much fight for what you want. You don't give up that quickly. You know, you're very much ride or die. And we also have the fleeting. The fleeting for me connects with this high priestess energy, which for me it just talks about being open to learning new things. You know, being intuitive and being open to any resources and knowledge and wisdom you seek. You know, gaining experience. So this is how they view you. Back of the deck, we have Four of Wands again. So overall energy, like, they see you, like friends and family, they see you as someone that their person can be with at the end of the day. And the Knight of Cups again. So the Knight of Cups talks about being very romantic, and sometimes you know, just leading your motives by romantic feelings and feeling sensual, and probably they view you as very beautiful as well. Back to the deck here, risk taker. So risk taker is like in the modern or like tarot, normal tarot, it's like being the Fool, major arcana. So it's just being very not scared, and the fleeting, yeah, just not scared to try new things, to challenge yourself, to go for what you want, to follow your passion, right? So this is what I got for you. I hope it resonated. Please let me know, leave a comment down below if you believe this to be true or not. If you have any pick a card readings you want me to do, please leave a comment down below. Like the video. I would be so grateful if you subscribed, okay? And yes, thank you for watching. I'm just so humbled and honored that you're even watching. Thank you. Bye. Hi gems, welcome. So for the people that chose this blue crystal stone, let's get right into it. So how does your person's friends and family view you? Okay, let's get into the friends. You have the Seven of Wands in reverse. So the Seven of Wands in reverse talks about being straight up, I'm gonna tell you, childish, being petty sometimes. And we have the Knight of Pentacles to clarify. So you can be childish. I feel like sometimes you may have double standards, and because of that double standards, you put your heart first, you put your happiness first, and this is what their friends see right now. Okay, then we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So Six of Pentacles in reverse talks about giving help, knowing that you can give help but you don't give it. Okay, so, and then we have the Ten of Swords to clarify. So I feel like, you know, you're very held back when it comes to showing your love, sharing your love, you know, and especially when, you know, there's a conflict between you and your person. Their friends realize, you know, you're more so the person, like, you'll sit there crossed with your hands, you know, you're not the person to really make amends. If you're in the right, you're definitely in the right, and you're more so to hold back the way you feel than to express it and really make the person understand. And then we have the Fool in reverse, major arcana. So the Fool in reverse talks about being careless, making reckless decisions, and then we have the Two of Wands to clarify. So the reason their friends think that you make reckless decisions is because you're very indecisive. You don't know sometimes what you want, left to right, you don't know. So they see that you're very confident, but sometimes, you know, you can be wrong and strong and go in the wrong direction. Overall energy, we have the Grove. Okay, so the Grove talks about their friends, when they view you, they see that they notice that you've been through a lot. You know, you're a person that has dug through the grave, through death, and has rebuilt yourself over and over. You know, you have this chair there that's covering, you know, that's shielding you, you know, but you're very slowly to open up and to really share yourself because of the wounds of the past that have structured you. And they also see that you're in denial. I feel like their friends think that you're in denial of how much their person may love you and care for you, because they really do put in the time to fight for you and truly understand you. You know, you're in denial. They think that you're in denial of how fruitful and how longevity this connection can really last. Let's get into the family now. we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands talks about being taking recognition that is not yours. You know, so I feel, and this is clarified by the Two of Swords. Two of Swords talks about being unaware, you know, not really knowing what to do, but just really not using your intuition, right? So I feel like you take credit for certain things. Again, I'm getting the energy of a double standard kind of mentality here, but you take credit for things that you may not realize. You do it unconsciously, and this is what they how they view you. Okay, and then we also have the Knight of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Swords in reverse can talk about being, so yeah, the Knight of Swords talks about being so focused on an end goal that you're not paying attention to what is happening right now, right? So I feel like the family views, you know, I feel like they view you as you're so focused on this connection and making things work that you're not focused on, you know, improving it in the right now. Like you're probably planning out the future, but you're not planning on in 3 months from now, 2 months from now, a month from now, where does this connection, where's it going to go? How can we improve? This is what you're not focusing on in this exact moment. So this is how they view you, okay? And then we have the Hierophant, Major Arcana, okay? So the family thinks that this connection that you have with their family member is gonna last, that this is something faded, that you guys are gonna go to the altar together and marry, this, like, you guys are gonna have marriage. Because why I say that, we have the Four of Wands go hand in hand. Four of Wands, home, stability, you know, creating that family life. Someone, so the family definitely view that that you're someone that you're gonna marry their family member, and you know, you guys are gonna have that growth together. Overall energy, how do they view you? Hope. Okay, so they view that you and this person, they have hope in this connection of where it's going. Okay, they don't know exactly how, like in the forest, but they have a feeling that this connection is going to go to newer realms. And they see your self-worth. The family member sees your self-worth. They see that this connection is something beautiful and can get into something more. So they see the beauty within you. Okay, so let's clarify the back of the deck. So we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands talks about being you know, overall they view you that you can be defensive, hold your ground. You know, you're not someone to come forth and really charge forth in someone's life. You very much are defensive in your ways, and you know how to protect yourself. And then we also have the Knight of Pentacles again, but in reverse. So when it's in reverse, it talks about letting traumatic situations control you and affect your life. So overall, family and friends, they've realized that you've been through something in your past, and that is why you hold your heart. You protect your heart. You're not someone to just open up and give your love like that. You know, your past has shaped you and it's probably scarred you, but it's also strengthened you. Why I say strengthen is because we have this strength card here. Okay, the family members know that you have an amount of strength, spiritual strength. Okay, and that's why you don't open up so quickly. That's why you probably have this brick wall, you know, and that's why you're not gonna give their family member, their friend, such an easy way to go and love you like that. Okay, so this is how the overall view of you is, of their family and friends. Please, if it resonates, please leave a comment down below. I love reading your comments. If you have any suggestions of pick a card reading, please let me know. Leave it in the comment down below. Please like, share, and if you subscribe, I'd be so grateful. And I'm just honored and humbled that you're even watching this. I just want to side note that if you hear something you don't like, please know Tarot talks are truth in this current moment. We are the creators of our reality. So if we want to change something, we change it by manifesting, speaking into existence, changing a different course of action, and things will change as fast as we want it to. Okay? All right. Have a good day. Bye. Hi, Gems. Welcome. So, for the people that chose this green stone crystal, let's get right into it. Okay. So, how does your family and friends view you? Let's get into how their friends view you. Justice in reverse. Okay. So, when justice is in reverse, it talks about karma. It talks about sometimes being in a karmic vicious cycle and having karmic debt. Okay. And we have the Seven of Cups to explain. Seven of Cups talks about having many options of love interest. So I feel like their friends. I'm getting the vibe of you could be a player or you have a lot of side things. You know, you the shit, and they notice that, but they see how that this could be bad for their friend because they know they feel I feel like their friend has an interest in you, and because they have an interest in you, it's just like it's bad karma because you have their view is you have someone that truly genuinely cares about you, and you're focused on next man's, you're focused on next gal them, so you really this is how they view you. They feel like you have that player type of energy, and that's bad karma. Knight of Cups in reverse. So very much you fantasize, you daydream, and what do you fantasize about? You fantasize of. So we have the Two of Cups. You fantasize of the ideal partner, a balanced relationship, or your soulmate. How would your soulmate be like, or your twin flame? And you fantasize of having someone that is the King of Wands energy, very passionate, very fiery, very dominant, that knows what they want and can scoop you off your feet. This is what you fantasize about rather than focusing on what you have. This is how their friends view you. Then we have the Temperance in reverse. This is a major arcana. Temperance in reverse talks about being unaware of your extreme behaviors, outlashing, having temper tantrums, okay? And this is only because Three of Swords, because of your heartbreak. So their friends realize you've been through heartbreak, or maybe their person has put you through heartbreak, and this is why now you outlash. You're not as nice as before. You're not nice. You don't play as nice as before. And overall energy, their friends feel like you're letting go of this connection with their friend, right? They feel like you're learning to grow through letting go and not holding on. You have options. You're so much more in your head than focusing on their friend. So you're able to their friends see more, you're letting go and able to free yourself from this connection or from their friend, whoever their friend is. Okay, how does their family view you? We have the Two of Wands. So you can be indecisive. You can be indecisive of the decisions you've made and how the results will affect your personal life, and if it'll give your personal life happiness. This is how they view you. Then we have the Emperor in reverse, clarified by the Seven of Wands. So the Emperor is very strong, masculine energy. And when it's in reverse, it's meaning you are misusing your masculine energy, or you're overusing your masculine energy. And because you're overusing it, it really gives you that you don't question your beliefs sometimes. Sometimes you can be confined in your mindset. Seven of Wands, to explain it, means that you're very strong in your beliefs and your conviction. No one's going to tell you what to do. It's either my way or the highway, honey. This is how their family views you. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Pentacles talks about holding back, being stagnant because of traumatic situations that have hurt you in the past. Clarified by the Four of Swords, which talks about being rested, holding back your truth, not speaking, or really not coming forth, and this is only because you have experienced heartbreak or hurt, and they recognize the Six of Wands recognition. They recognize this. The family members know. They probably know it's probably because of their family member, the person that you're with, or you're checking up on. They know that whatever has happened in the past, it's because that's why you're not so you're not so charging forth to come towards them. They know this. Overall, they see your self-worth. This is how they view you. They see that you love yourself. They see that you know your truth, and you know how to sacrifice and when to step back. Overall energy, we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords talks about, almost a near end, fighting towards the near ending. Something is wrapping up. You're coming to a truth. This is how the friends and family overall view you, and I feel like you are letting this person go. I don't know. That's how I feel though. But the moon in reverse. So the moon in reverse talks about being unaware, not seeing things for what it is. A lot of hidden secrets in this connection. So I feel like overall they feel like you hide a lot of your pain. You don't really open up. You don't show yourself. You don't communicate or express your feelings a lot. Overall, family and friends feel like you are in denial about this connection or about their person. You're not seeing them for their truth. Or you're in denial of how much you truly care. And you're just putting a guard up. So yes, this is overall what I am seeing and what I am feeling. If it resonates, please leave a comment down below. I love reading your comments. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. Leave it in the comments. I will put I'll put it into my suggestions of pick a card readings. Please understand, we are the creators of our reality. If we hear something we don't like, we can manifest it into our reality by positive affirmations, changing a different course of action, because we change our subconscious, and our subconscious controls our reality. So yes, I hope you've learned something, and I hope it really has helped you see the truth for what it is. And yes, please do subscribe. If you subscribe, I'll be so grateful. And I'm just honored and humbled that you are even watching this. Thank you. Bye. Hi, gems. Welcome. So for the people that chose this crystal, pyrite, I think it's called, let's get right into it. So what does our friends and family think about you? How do they view you? Okay, let's start with the friends. So we have the Ace of Swords. You speak your truth. You are not scared to state what is up and how it is and what you need. Why I say what you need? Because we have the Five of Pentacles. When you need, so their friends view you as, when you need them or when you need their person, their friend, you're not scared to call them and be like, hey, I need you, or let's link, let's talk. This is how you are. You're very vocal, and you're able to, because Source talks about mentality. You have clear communication, and to see clearly of who's there for you, and their friends know that that their friend, their person is there for you. We have the Three of Cups. Okay, so I definitely feel like this is a third party situation, because we have the Seven of Cups to clarify. Seven of Cups talks about Seven of Cups talks about having opportunities, having lots of options, okay? Variety of choices, okay? So when it comes to their friends, they view you as you are probably talking to other people other than their friend. And they see that, and they see how you are very defensive and you're very open about how you feel. You're not going to let someone make you feel bad for allowing yourself to indulge in your life and the way you live and the way you feel. Okay, and we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse is talking about undervaluing something, not showing appreciation for something that is given to you. So I feel like we have that clarified by the Ace of Wands. So I feel like their friends know that their friend is a very good person to you, and that loves you very much, and you're not really taking the opportunity to be in a relationship with them or to take them serious. This is what I'm getting. Their friends view you as, you have this person's love. Why don't you take it? Why don't you take them serious? Why don't you love them? This is how they view you. Overall, they view you as the high priestess of water. So you're very connected with your emotions, and you're very, they view you as very connected with your emotions, but also very, you know how to, I'm getting the word manipulate others' emotions too, especially their friends' emotion. You know how to control them, or you know how to control the situation in the ways you want to, because Again, you're the high priestess of waters. You are the master of emotions. Okay. Overall, that's how their friends view you. Family. Let's get into family. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles upright talks about mastering something, taking the time to cultivate something, to make it, you enjoy the process, and you enjoy getting the result. Okay. We have it clarified by the Eight of Cups. So two eights talks about abundance for me, talks about growth, so the Eight of Cups talks about you are in search of something else, you are in search to make something, you already have so much here, let's move on, let me find something better, let me find something that I can work on. And we also have the Ten of Wands. Their family member sees that you are, I don't know, I feel like their family member feels like you're kind of done with their person, their family member, because you're not really interested in them as much as probably you were before. You're almost at the end of this connection, this relationship with their family member, and they've kind of noticed that. They also view you as the Ten of Cups, though, that you create, that you have a happy life. You have that emotional stability in you, which explains their friends and family, very much water energy. You very much know how to control energy and your emotions. So again, their family thinks that you're emotionally stable, okay? That you take the time to rest and recuperate and know when to fall back. They also think that's very beautiful of you, that you're very romantic, and that you're very, you are, this is why because you take the time to take care of yourself and rest and recuperate and fall back and just take the time to love yourself. The family member find this so beautiful, and this is why they feel like for their family member, you can be like someone that can bring them emotional stability. Again, we have the Four of Swords in reverse this time. So, Four of Swords in reverse talks about escaping, ignoring a problem, trying to wait until it goes away. We have the Three of Wands to clarify. So, Three of Wands talks about, making a decision and waiting for the results. And we also have the Six of Cups. Okay, so I feel like you are ignoring that you're ignoring their family member's connection with you, and not giving their family member the time of day, not giving them a reciprocate love that their family member is giving you. And that's this is how they view you, because they feel like you're holding yourself back, you're acting like, oh, it's not a problem if they love me more than I love them, so this is how they view you. So overall, they view you as deceit. So a very fiery energy. Sometimes you may lie to them. And I feel like you may lie to them about having other people in your life. Other partners in your life. They also view you as listening. That you're a great listener. Again, you know how to, I'm getting the word manipulate, or really know how to control energy and emotions, and know how to capture them and let them go if you really wanted to. Overall energy, at the back of the card, we have the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups talks about ignoring something. Overall, I feel family and friends, I feel like you ignore this person. You don't take them up on their love, on their offering of how much they love you. Okay? Then we have the Emperor in reverse. The Emperor in reverse talks about being set in your ways, not being that open-minded. I feel like you're not open to this person. That's how the family and friends view you. Not opening to this person. You're not open to allowing yourself to love them. And overall, you are letting this connection go. This is how they view you. They view that you don't, you're freeing yourself from their family member, from their friend, and this is overall how they view you. So please, if I resonated with this, please do leave a comment down below. I love reading your comments. If you have any suggestions for pick a card reading, please do leave it in the comment down below, and I will maybe do them. Okay, please like this video if you like it, and share it if you may, please. And most importantly, please, please do subscribe. I love if you subscribe, and I'm just very grateful and honored that you are even watching. Thank you. Bye.